The Bible says God made us alive with Christ, and it points out that we were dead in transgressions. Saints, let me tell you something. Each of us are in one group or the other. We are either dead or alive. We are either dead because we're living for the world, or we're alive because we're living for Christ.
Amen.
Whoa, hey everyone, I didn't see you there. Have you heard of our Lord and Christ? Jesus.
Works like a fucking charm.
Hello everybody.
Oh my fucking god.
Holy shit, dude.
Hello everybody. Well, welcome to the episode 2 of Ram Rambles. We have, or we'll start from left to right. We have
Me. Hello, I am Mellow Mars, concept artist and illustrator.
Hello, I'm Ramathal. You already know who I am. I don't need to give introductions.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, bro. It's
Yeah, I'm Dread. I'm the other guy.
The other guy? You're more than just the other guy.
You're
really
like more talented than I am, bro. You better start
What
speaking
are
up.
you talking
Is
about?
he,
Do I have to-
or is he that guy?
He's that guy.
He's that guy. Do we have
I'm
to
that
just
guy on the right side of the table. Hey, guys.
do we just have
and
to
I'm
like
on the left, bro.
do we just have to like put Dread on the spot at the start of every
No!
stream?
Stop
Do we
it.
have to
You know
show
what?
off his
I mean,
art? Alright, let me
Of
pull
course
up
you
some-
wouldn't mind.
let me look for Dreadish. Hold on.
What are you doing? What are you about to do? Don't do what you're
Yo,
about to do.
I mean, listen, it is the topic what we're gonna talk about anyway.
Yeah. Where today's topic is art, and we're gonna for last week the birthday boy. This
I hate
this
you.
week not the
I
birthday
hate
boy,
you.
but
Stop
we're
it.
gonna show off his birthday art, bro. Look at this
Stop,
shit.
bro.
Look how crazy this is.
Look at that shit,
Dude, 22 and fucking peak art. Look at that shit, guys. Yeah,
Young,
so
handsome.
good.
Nice art. What does he do?
If I knew listen, bro. If I knew that 3 black men were gonna be on my dick at the start of this stream, this should not have gone on Twitch. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, no, it's
What,
not
you don't like
that,
black?
no. Oh my fucking god,
I'm gonna kill myself.
man! It's like just loses all audience.
Everybody just leaves.
But yeah, no, man, this shit looks good.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! Like how long did you take on this?
Like a week and a half.
Damn, bro.
Week and a half.
Dude, let's
Damn.
just show off all of his cool art right now.
No, all right.
Wait,
We better be going through everybody's.
Got us opening Twitter in full. That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
didn't even open Twitter. I tried to drag and drop, but that
Oh,
didn't
dude!
work.
Imagine if it was something like the homepage and it was something not savory went up.
Like, look at this perspective. Look at the shade. Look at the shadow. Look, God,
Are you
that's
just gonna have...
that's
Dude,
so good. Like, look
that art
at
is good and all, but fuck that nigga Candy, man.
No, okay.
Bro, I hate Candyman.
Okay,
things,
no.
bro.
Okay, yes, but also no. He's
Also look at this shit.
Okay.
Hopefully it
What are
doesn't
you
bring
guys-
up Twitter.
Oh boy.
Look at that. Oh my god. Like, look at the shading.
Are you gonna crop the art, or are we just gonna have these black arts?
Do you wanna
I'm like,
I'm just
like,
dragging and dropping. What?
I really hate this Ram Ramble shit. Such a plugger. He keeps
my
plugging
guy.
things.
My guy, there is that thing called a slideshow.
That you know how much setup that is? I have
Not
to,
that much, bro. I can do it for you.
I have to go into my sources, make a slideshow thing, download
Yeah.
all the images,
Yeah.
and then like set it up, and like it's annoying. I don't want to deal with it.
Chad, don't you hate it when famous people complain?
Famous people, bro. I am not even scraping 1,000. Not anymore, at least.
Listen. You had the time. What did we do? before we started?
Waiting for everybody to come in so I can do sound check.
Exactly.
So I can do sound check.
I don't want to hear it.
To be fair, I didn't know we were gonna put Dread on the spot again.
Oh, are you sure? Because it kind of feels preemptive almost every time.
I did. You know what? You know what?
Hey, can we put somebody else on the spot next time?
Like
Maybe Dread, if you were more modest with yourself, maybe we'd have to put you on the spot.
What do you mean?
He's like, excuse me.
What do you mean if I was more modest?
You
I don't want to be modest.
you said, "Oh, hey guys, look at me! I'm just a guy on the right side." My ass, you're more
I
than
am
just
a
like
guy on the right side. I'm literally on the right side of the table.
Semantics,
exactly.
semantics.
Exactly, Dread. You're always on the right side, bro. Exactly. That's why we always gotta follow you, bro.
I'm on the right side of history, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, you're just that guy. And see, and you're also only the one of us in this freaking table who has a chair. All right?
Yeah, that is true.
Whose
We're
fault
all
is
on
that?
stools.
It's well, listen, not mine.
I told you guys to provide your own stuff. Did I not? I told you to provide your own images.
The guy just walked in.
Yeah,
you should,
you just did.
Sonny. For the next time, you should put like chair PNGs behind the other three or behind you guys. I mean,
I have
If
stools.
we don't, no, I will draw my chair.
all right, cool.
Come on, like we
Alright,
have
so
stool. Wait, sorry, we have the one
No.
stool. We have the one stool right there.
Yeah, the one stool that
Yeah,
you
we're
took,
sharing a
that you have
stool.
legs and I don't.
I'm just imagining 3 grown men sharing the smallest stool, like just failing to sit properly.
But yeah, I guess like the starting topic, since it's rambles and we're never really ever gonna stick to the same topic throughout the whole thing. We're starting off with art. Obviously, we started off with Dreadish's art. If you haven't seen Dreadish already, linked him in the chat. Go look him up. We got. What did we have? I mean,
Ozu.
yeah.
Fuck off.
Ozu, do you have any art you want to provide to us?
What the fuck do you mean provide for you? Like, what do you want?
Provide?
Yeah, you
Oh
wanna
yeah, let
provide?
me just shamelessly
No,
plug
kids in
my
the
shit
class.
real quick. Eat a dick. No, like, it's not happening.
Okay,
No,
then
go ahead.
I'll do. Then
No.
I'll have to
Share's
do it.
chaos soda. Do it.
Yeah, do that.
Chaos soda.
No, you're gonna reveal the fact that I'm a rat fan. You can't do that.
A rat fan.
Oh yeah, because remember.
Rat frontiers. Yeah.
Wait,
Exactly.
wait. Oh, we're still doing that? I thought that was just the
Yeah,
first.
you know what? No, because this actually, it's kind
What's
of
up
a
to
good
do?
challenge to like keep up
Share his
a
Lethal
whole
League
thing
video.
without saying his name.
You must not be named.
Oh,
There's like an ominous silhouette.
Yeah, exactly. Like he just shows up outside the windows.
I'll draw. I think I'm gonna draw that.
Just like it'll be similar to like the creep image, just like ha ha ha. Let me pull this shit up.
You know, if you're gonna be sharing,
So
you know,
yeah.
Or-
Sharing
you know,
Ozu stuff. Like, Ozu
not
does
it.
like editing. Well, I mean, he does editing stuff. He does cool
Oh,
editing
wow, what-
things.
what's happening? What's happening over on that side of the world? Like, you know, we got this thing called a TV.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
not happening. Anyway.
Wait, did it not work? Did it not show?
No,
I
it's
forgot.
on
It
it's on
showed.
screen, but like
It's so, but
The
it was
video-
like on the wrong side.
Oh.
It was like overlaid behind all of
Oh
you guys.
no! Wait,
but not on the
hold
TV.
Let me hide this first.
Man,
Let me just like
yo,
show off his
look
art
at-
before
look
I
at
like
this professionalism.
browse all of his.
Look at this professional.
Nobody said this was professional. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know
I
who
did.
told you.
did you walk in and think that we were taking this seriously? Like,
I mean, you're here.
nah,
Come on, guys. We're in a studio, guys.
Yeah, exactly. We got
Nigga, I can
microphones
literally
right
rip
here.
off these bricks like they're fucking polyester. Like that's
Why
not
is
gonna
it
do
keep doing
shit.
that?
Bro,
Here-
you're
here's-
a slime. You built like a slime. What do you mean, rip?
True.
Here's a cool Ozu art. He drew. I forgot her name for Pokemon, but the could I get a better image? Could
Yeah,
like
it's her name,
could
Ozu.
Twitter work?
Fucking what's her fucking name? Lana? I think it's Lana. Yeah.
Yeah,
An
yeah,
art trade.
yeah.
It's up free. Get the fuck out!
For everyone to see.
I like that you got your little Sona as your
Logo.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I came up with the idea by stealing.
Oh, who did you
Kidding.
steal from?
Actually, funnily enough, the idea for the logo came from if you know the Candyman logo from Lethal League.
Oh wow, yo, so he ties right back into it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it ties right back.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
Like, look
You
at
know,
that.
I do like that you went for like a chaos, creature.
I mean,
You know?
I just feel like
It fits.
when Frontiers came out, it was just kind of like, this is my fit, bro. Because like even in edits and shit, like literally, like all the glitch effects that I usually do in edits or whatever, like it's kind of like my favorite shit to do. I just think it's stylistically really cool, and then that entire game is kind of just that, so works out.
Yeah, I feel that.
Plus,
Right,
like, yeah,
faces.
I've never seen a chaos like based OC or Sona or whatever.
I still haven't seen a lot after this too. It's weird. Like you would
Yeah,
think after
yeah.
Frontiers it would keep happening.
Same.
Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah, because I'm like, most people just talk about like the characters within the game, and the Titans, but yeah, nobody talks about the ancients as much. Ironically, compared to like thinking about how that's the main part of the game, their story.
Mhm.
So,
It's like some of the biggest lore we've ever gotten in a Sonic
And-
game, and nobody talks about it.
What game?
Ah!
What game?
I'm sick of
nothing.
Yo,
I
listen,
thought we were talking about a rat.
it's a challenge. You gotta not say his name, bro. It's
We can skip around saying his name.
Yeah, but this is Ozu's art. Let me.
Yeah, it's
let me
alright.
plug-
It's pretty
let me-
solid. Still working on it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Let me go follow Ozu. Good.
Thanks. Also, Shiver is hot, not because she's Asian. That'd be really weird.
Why did you say that?
because people really like Shiver just because like, oh, Asian girl. It's like, dude,
Oh,
no,
okay,
dude.
yeah, no, that's fair. No,
She's,
no,
only, she's only hot because her eyes are hot, dude. Come on. Look at that eye right there. You're gonna tell me you wouldn't be attracted to that?
I'm just saying, just like, no, I didn't even think about that until you said it. I was just like, bro.
You just heard the words like Asian. It's like, hey.
No, generally a lot of people look at Sivir and they're just like, oh my god, like she's hot, this. I don't know. She just has a really good character design. Honestly, I think the whole cast for Splatoon 3, the idols for this time around are all really
We
good
should avoid
character design.
Splatoon talk around you though.
Listen. I'm just gonna say
Dangerous.
this right now. I do. All right, so I do like the current idols, right? But I'm sorry, Off the Hook. Yeah, it's just Off the Hook. I like it.
I
a
like
little
the
bit more.
Squid Sisters. I love Callie. Callie's
Ew, you're
cool.
traditional. Ew, getting
He's a
Like, it's Marina and Pearl. Like that's a fun dynamic.
Those two fuck.
Yeah, do you guys have the hub for Splatoon 2? No, I don't think so.
Yes.
That's
No.
what I thought.
I don't even have the game.
Look at this
Fuck you.
outlier here. He doesn't have the
You-
game.
Yo, wait,
You
we
guys
got,
sit in
dude.
a hub?
We're not done plugging, bro.
Sit in
We
the
need one more
Griswold
person to
office.
plug.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like show off. Do you want to show off like the couple of recent ones you've done, Mello? I mean I already have them. I'm just gonna show them anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
I
got.
was. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I
is
was
there
gonna
any
be
like
like,
specific one?
I was gonna say, I have a whole thing called a website. Just like,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Okay, yeah,
we're
we could link your card after we're done talking about your art.
no, you could display it on the TV. It's right there.
I mean, I could. Hold on. He
you gotta have
wants.
like you gotta have a stream element like specifically placed on the TV. So we
You're
don't
gonna
have-
actually
I did at
make
one
me
point
pissed
drop.
off. but,
I
like,
did at
doing
one
this.
point, but like, what is it? This thing is still not like entirely set up. I have the like YouTube thing, but like, it is a little bit off center, isn't it? In it.
It's Tuesday. It's Friday, ain't it?
Something like that. No, it is Friday. But hold on, I'll put it on the TV. Like at one point, I had it a little bit more set up, but then like, what is it? When I upgraded to the new OBS or whatever, it kind of messed with some stuff. So I have not taken the time to actually like mess with it because I've been trying to prioritize like a lot of everything else. I'm trying to like multitask, like doing video editing, doing like learning how to do mixing, all that other stuff. So it's hard to like keep up with everything as just one person. So
That's
yeah.
fair. I don't blame you.
So
Out loud.
do you wanna, as I scroll, do you wanna show yourself?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me unbutton my shirt.
Huh?
Oh, he said show myself. Well, I mean, shit.
I know I said shill, not
Is this
show.
a Twitch stream?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing
Uh,
visual. You're just talking about it.
Okay. I guess I could show. Alright. So this is my card. Yes. You can do cool shit in card for free. And this is all 100% the free version. All right. You gotta use your big brain and then do it up like that. There's an
Okay.
about me section right there, right there up top.
Do you want me to click on it?
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna read any of that. That's why you gotta go to the card to read it yourself. But that's me.
Want to go through?
But yeah, the three main sections: my resume, gallery, and the support me section.
Look at
Yeah,
this dude.
I'll let y'all pick one. Which one do you want to go
Gallery.
to first?
I love the gallery.
The gallery.
Look
Oh,
at all
it's
these.
him.
Yeah,
look at
it's the
this.
rat. It's the rat. Look at
You
this.
listened to him?
Hey, can we get off of this blue smudge? It's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, TOS. Sorry for the blue. The blue.
We got the NSR art of DK West.
DK West, yes. He is the best.
It's lit.
We got some indivisible art.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. I'm never gonna stop crying about that
We
game.
got
it's
we
the
got
other-
more blur.
It's that you gotta get the pixel filter over whatever. It's the
Also,
rat.
Fry is where it's at.
What do you know about being too black or too strong?
It's too black.
Well,
Too
considering
Too black.
considering that I did release that at the start of February, Black History Month,
Huh? I'm getting that'd be so fucked up. Holy shit! I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Yo, I came prepared, bro. Yo.
He said,
He had an answer? Oh,
Yo,
shit.
you already do, bro.
Then we got some more NSR stuff. This was
Yeah.
one of the ones that were part of your zine, right?
Yeah, this is for the Malaysian zine. Yeah.
And we got some like shadow and rat
Can you
content.
Okay, I was about to say, can we say the other characters' names? Or
Yes.
Yes, we just
Like,
can't
okay,
say we just can't say the
him.
yeah, we can't talk about the rat. We just can't talk about the rat.
Okay, interesting.
You know, copyrights and all that. No. That'd be dumb. It's just like how when people talk about like Mickey in a TV shows, like they can't actually like say his name. They can like
Mike
infer
Rossetti.
it's him, but it's like we got some Darkstalker stuff.
I need to draw more Darkstalkers. I love drawing Capcom shit. It's so fun.
And then some original character stuff.
Oh, my babies.
Yeah, the other than them being good conversationalists, they are also very talented artists. You should
Yeah,
go
basically.
check them out. You should go check them out.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Something like that. Yeah.
So go check them out. Okay, so now that we're done shilling, let's talk more about art or whatever.
I hate Twitter artists. All right, here we go. So
All they have is clout, and they keep no, I don't even know where to go with that. I didn't
Oh,
want to
guys,
say.
like that's
All they do is just follow, like, and retweet. God, get with the times.
Like,
Get
fucking do
alive.
something, God. Fucking donate to charity, you fucking mooks.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He said it, not me.
You said it, not me.
No, we what do you want to talk about? I had some things, but I kind of forgot what to talk about. I literally
before
before
stream we were talking about like concepts for like games and stuff. Like let's say if we were our own characters in a video game, like what kind of video game would we be in?
No. What I asked wasn't necessarily for us.
Oh,
like us,
for our OCs.
It was for our OCs. Yeah. So what? So basically, what genre would your OC like be in, or would you imagine them in?
So like for the sake of like everyone else, because I'm pretty sure some of the people here don't know about all of our like plenty of OCs and stuff like that. Maybe we can try and tie it to us or like a persona.
Yeah, I can see that being a little more. Yeah, that makes a little more sense, at least for the audience.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because like if I were to be like, oh yeah, my character Gudra. No, Gudra's a bad example, but like,
I mean, next time we could do that. We could have a topic of conversation being about our characters.
Yeah. Or maybe that would be actually
no, not OC discussion.
No,
boy,
actually that just sparked up a really interesting like idea. Just like we just gather like whatever OCs we have and just make a scenario with them. Just like put them in a situation. See how their dynamic works.
Yo, role play?
Yeah.
Yo, we're LARPing as our characters?
Okay, but like yeah, going to talking about like the type of games we would probably be in.
Or if the type of game we would be in, or what would our like well we'll start with that first, because I thought of another like kind of like adjacent to that question, but let's start right to left.
Right to left. Okay, Dread.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, so wait, just like explain my OCs and whatnot.
No. Like for you, like what game?
What game would you want to put yourself in?
Imagine yourself in.
Yeah.
Oh, myself. Probably like a 3D like platformer / action game.
Oh, like a collectathon.
Yeah, but like with like actually like decent combat mechanics type.
So like with that, if you can think of like a small concept for yourself, what would be like the premise of this collectathon like game? Like
what do you mean? Like in terms of plot or like atmosphere? Like what do you mean?
I guess atmosphere would be better, because putting you on the spot to be like, yeah, what kind of scenario would like Dreadish be in? Like, would he be in a dystopian like world where he has to collect things? Like, I don't know.
Actually, it'd be a multiversal story where he basically grabs other versions. And like it's like a collision of 3 different dimensions. No, okay. But anyways,
Nigga's talking about a Spider-Man game right now.
Oh, I forgot that's a thing.
Yo,
hydrate. Okay, guys, remember the hydrate.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, well, good thing I got my water, tea, and
yeah, I already got my water, bro.
Oh wait, I'm not done yet. Shut up.
Oh yeah, the goody guy has a fucking hydrate the book.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm hydrating.
Cool.
I drunk.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've just like character action collectathon. I don't know what I'd be collecting. I haven't really thought about it that much.
Let's get some like really black stereotypical shit.
I know. It's Dread.
What would I be?
Frogs.
Frogs? I'll take
frogs.
It's like Ape Escape of Frogs. I can fuck with that actually.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Frogs.
Yeah. All right, I'm running with that. Now we can move on to Ozu. Come on.
He said I don't want to talk about this.
No, who's the antagonist? Okay, I quit. No, I'm fucking.
Not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to. However, you want to talk about how your birthday went? No. I don't know. It's already funny because as my friend James in the chat pointed out, like my entire fucking design is already from Starbound, which is basically a 2D exploration / survival game that takes place in space.
Mm-hmm. Terraria, but in space.
Basically, yeah, but like cooler.
I agree.
In some ways, yes. But if I were to imagine in any other scenario, I definitely say like usually the way I think about it, because I've always wanted to learn animation for this specific purpose. Definitely like a fighting game, and mainly I'll kind of imagine it mainly being like okay, so like I can't believe I'm saying this. Like League has like random fucking characters that don't mix and match like art style wise because they come from different places.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but like not dog shit. So basically,
I just clip everything until you say dog shit. Like
yeah. But yeah, no, literally something like that. I just imagine a scenario where people kind of just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just keep talking. Just keep
You're,
talking.
Why?
You're a mess. All right.
The image.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say at least like try to fit it properly. Fuck. Okay.
Yo, is he fitted though?
You already see.
He's got to get the like striped shirt.
Oh, it actually fits pretty well. All right.
So we.
Yeah, something like that. I also imagine my archetype would probably be more like kind of this nigga switching hats. He's throwing it all over the place, bro. What is he doing?
He already has the striped. Wait, he already has the striped shirt, so it works actually.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You're just like stereotyping French people, by the way.
Dude. Merci beaucoup.
Some shit like that.
What do you say?
Mon ami, top bait. But yeah, no. Just imagine like a grappler archetype, I guess. For some reason, it makes sense to me.
You can grab them with like your goo and just like fling them somewhere.
Yeah, basically. Never overthought it, I guess.
Fling your goo, my dude.
No!
Shoot your goo, my dude.
I can't believe you're referencing
You're
that die.
grappler. You thought that was a bug off my set. Hi, baby.
I'm not a zoner nerd, James! Get the fuck off me! I do, okay, it is true though, because I fucking play like Kai and fucking Guilty Gear, and I fucking play fucking, I used to play like a lot of like Samus and Toon Link back in Smash.
I love
So,
Toon
yeah,
Link.
sure, why not? That too. Either one, I don't care.
Okay, so my turn? My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn. Yeah.
Okay,
Stop
okay.
acting like you don't know.
So shut up. I think about like video game concepts a lot of the times. So what is it? I'm really into roguelike games. I'm really into like adventure games. So one of the things I think me as like Ramathal would be really suited for is probably like a roguelike beat 'em up game that has like an interest with like RPG elements. So what is it? You would be going around the world. What is it? What am I trying to think? So there would be an overworld that you kind of like walk around on, but it would have like random encounters. So you would randomly encounter a bunch of like enemies. Let's say let's say going up the mountain. So all the different kinds of like monsters you would find like on the mountain. Random encounters, fighting them, leveling up as things go. You could give yourself like certain aspects, certain attributes. I'm trying to think like what exactly would benefit me as like
excuse me, would joke be an item? Would joke be an item?
Joke, a weapon of choice. Really bad dad jokes. Or really awkward jokes. My special tells a joke. Hey, do you guys want to hear a dark joke? You need your eyes closed for this one.
The enemy just leaves.
Guys, you have to close your eyes. Come on, close your eyes. Close your eyes for this. Okay. Your eyes are closed? Everyone, eyes closed? Why did the chicken cross the road?
We're done with this bit.
To get to the other side!
I'm killing you after the stream is done.
It's
This has been the last episode of Ram Rambles, guys. However, my Twitch channel will be doing the Brownie Boys podcast.
Let's go!
The Brownie Boys. It's dark humor because your eyes are closed. Get it?
Anyway, all right, I'll go mine then.
Okay, I wasn't done.
You better fucking finish.
No, you can go on, but it would be an RPG beat 'em up roguelike thing.
I see.
You can go.
Okay, I was just cooking. No, but for me, okay, so it's like a mix of this is already a genre I'm like kind of wanting to make with my Usis anyway, but still, it's just fun. Um, it's like a Professor Layton like Ace Attorney esque game,
Ah,
but with but also um a little bit of also like a beat 'em up. I also like beat 'em up games as
Edomus are
well.
good.
You know, and I just think that would be really interesting, right? A good mixture. Because like in one of the Ace Attorney games, Ace Attorney Investigations, like Miles Edgeworth or whatever, he actually like walks around kind of like a plane that is very similar to like how you would a beat 'em up, right? But you are like walking around a room, a scene, a crime scene or whatever, right? Talking to individuals, gathering evidence and things like
Oh,
that, and blah 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 blah.
kind of like the
But
Edgeworth games.
yeah, those are cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but but the interesting part would be kind of like playing into that, like the beat 'em up element of that, where somebody's like, "Oh, like you snooping around here," then you do like a fucking beat 'em up type of thing. I don't know.
How?
I always thought that was very interesting as a game. I was like, yeah, I could see myself in that kind of regard. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think like
Uh,
the. Oh, sorry.
or Rhythm Thief. I
Oh,
like Rhythm Thief.
fucking love Rhythm Thief. I would like to play that game again. Like that, I remember playing the demo a lot. I never got to play the full game, but like the little bit that the demo kind of like gave us was really fun. Like really good. It's a shame that the 3DS shop is gone. And
Ed.
a lot of games.
Steal from Nintendo.
Don't promote that. I wouldn't say steal from Nintendo, but definitely
I would.
but definitely get your game
Pirate.
somehow. No, please don't.
We at Ram Rambles condone piracy.
No, guys, stop. Here at Ram Rambles, we don't condone piracy, but if it happens to end up on your computer or devices, then it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember it getting there.
Even though you can't see my eyes, but wink.
Oh, wink. Do it for funsies. It'll be funny.
Guys, I think I know like we're joking about this, but I think ever since like they upgraded from like Windows Vista, Nintendo knows what sarcasm is, so we might have to be careful.
Did they actually upgrade finally?
No, fuck no,
Never.
never.
I was about to say.
This nigga's putting in a whole ass whiteboard. I'm gonna kill myself. What are you doing?
It's not a whiteboard. It's an easel.
Oh, fuck, is that the actual name of that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame. Anyway.
Where you gonna draw first?
Me draw? No, you're the artiste. You have this is your easel.
Nigga literally brings in an entire prop and puts it right next to him and expects him to do the work. Okay.
It's not even facing me. It's facing Mello.
What am I gonna write with no pen?
You'll get it eventually. Just
Oh my fucking god.
it takes a while to just imagine things and make it pop up. Okay, it's not that easy.
Wow, bro,
You
great
think-
imagination. Google search mark.
Is that what he's calling it?
If we're done talking about fun video game concepts, I have something I want to bring up that's art related. Unless
Okay.
Melo, sorry,
Okay.
you want to talk about it?
No, it was gonna be adjacent to that question.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
In Minecraft.
But it was also like it's like, oh, do we continue on with art? Because I really like that game.
We can just talk about anything, honestly.
I don't want to. My bad.
No, you're good, dude. No, because it was gonna be kind of like talking about like it. So we were talking about the genres of what we would be in, but I'd like to kind of spin that question in more or less like if we were in like a game, right? What roles would we play, right? Like what would our roles be? Say for instance,
Like an RPG.
would you be would you be the merch, like the merch keeper, the keep shop keep, whatever, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or would you be like the mini boss, the goon, like that kind of thing? Like what?
Oh, like
What
straight
would
up
your role
inserting.
be into that game?
Well, we would have to pick a genre of game. That would definitely help, like, put us in a role.
Well, I mean, you already had a genre of things that you want to be in.
True.
Okay, so we're just going off of like our own like kind of like like you said, adjacent from what we kind of said before, like what kind of character we'd want to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hard to think of because like especially if you're like the main character, obviously you can put yourself in it like any kind of situation. I guess for like the concept I was talking about, I would obviously be an adventurer, so kind of like a no-named adventurer trying to work his way up to like having some sort of a name. So like yeah, just basically a nobody. A nobody who works his way up. So maybe a goon. I want to say I'm homeless, but I do live outside. And I do a lot of odd jobs. So you know,
home.
Home is where your heart is, Finn.
Shut the fuck up! Do not reference that.
Yeah,
Oh
go ahead, Ozu.
I mean, that's the thing. I already talked about archetypes, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's like, I guess if it was a story in which, like, a bunch of random ass niggas just ended up in a place, like, I'll like get off of the fighting game topics at that point. It's like the character is like so specifically something in a story rather than just like, oh, he's just a character with an archetype in a fighting game, right?
Right.
I'd say like if I were to think of like definitely like I'm gonna think like roguelike. I definitely say like as much as I'd like, oh, be a character, like I'd be a pretty good shopkeep.
Yo, shakes hand.
What are you selling, stranger?
I have something to add on to that, but I'll let Dread take his turn.
Background character.
Just a random NPC, like
NPC, you know, maybe get like 2 lines of dialogue. That's it.
What is with you, bro? Really doesn't want to be in the like spotlight. Obviously, I mean that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Not everybody wants attention, but
listen, bro, it'll be like a Diner Dash type game where I'm just Actually, well, I thought about that like a year or two ago, just like an idea of a game where you're like in an RPG fantasy world or whatever, but it's like a Diner Dash type game where you're just like giving heroes like items and shit.
That sounds cool, actually.
Yeah, actually,
Potiononomics, kind of.
Really?
Kind of.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, it has some elements of that. I wouldn't say it's exactly that. You're a potion seller who sells like things to customers / heroes.
Yeah, it's like it's more so that like you're like a merchant, right? Like you're kind of just giving shit out.
Yeah. To heroes instead of like, you know, you being a hero. But I guess in some like you're a hero for helping the hero out by
oh my gosh. It's
transitive property.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Actually, no, like the shopkeep idea is like really fun because like you can kind of do a lot as a shopkeep. Because I was thinking about it. Say for instance, from Zelda, his name like Beetle, right? Where he just travels around with a giant ass backpack.
Oh yeah.
Sell stuff. I love that guy with the big nose. He's funny. But I thought about being a shopkeep as well, but also it kind of mixed in with like a secret boss, right? So for how do I put this? So I usually always like the stories where it's like the NPCs are also on their own journey alongside like the hero just doing whatever he's doing, right? And yeah, they're just doing their own stuff. And it's kind of a mixture of a lot of ideas, but the big idea was it's like how do I put this? The shopkeep from Link's Awakening mixed in with Father Servo from Nier Automata, right?
Father Servo.
And how it would work is basically kind of like this. You know, along the you know the journey of the game, right? The hero's like on his quest to do whatever, right? And meets the shopkeep, blah 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 blah, right? But the thing is that the stronger the player gets, then so does the shopkeep also upgrades their stuff too, right? And you know, since I do mechanical bullshittery, Oh, there's my brush. Finally, it took Amazon. It's so slow nowadays. God damn.
Brain takes a while.
But no, since like I do mechanical shit, I could have that to be where it's like, here's what here's this. You can spar with me, right? With my mecha shit. And if you win, then you get a discount. You get a discount on my items. But if you lose, then you just have to pay the regular price, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. And you're training alongside the hero, right? You get he gets better, and I get more upgraded on my equipment and stuff like that, right? That'd be kind of interesting way to play it. However, the secret boss comes in if, say, like I said, the Link's Awakening merchant, where you steal from him, then you fucking die. Well, I played with that idea and say, hey, what if the hero guy steals from my shop, right? I work so hard, I bust my ass, and he steals my shit. Then I actually upgrade my robo mecha thing to its full maximum power, while the heroes whatever is still at its current level, so say level 1, and basically that's their punishment for stealing my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the secret boss. But if they are somehow able to beat that secret boss, then they get all the items for free.
That's wow. Well, no, that wouldn't be like that. I was gonna say that kind of reminded me of Kelcleon from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but instead of beating him and getting stuff for free, you beat one of them, but there's 10 of them waiting for you in the next room.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like the concept. I think you could, get a little deeper with it, as if you have to trade scrap with you or something, and that scrap is obviously used to for you to upgrade your shit. So it's kind of internal knowledge thing where it's oh yeah, you play the game over and over and over again, but for a fact that if you beat him early, you might get less of a discount. If you beat him later, even though it'll be harder for you, you get more of a discount on his stuff. But you have to find a good in between or something.
It'd be interesting if it had a bartering system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something I always thought was really interesting, right? Because I remember a friend of mine asking me that, and I sat down for a minute. I was like, what would I be in a game? Be a pretty interesting merchant. But I also like hyping up people, training their skills. So yeah. Yeah.
Are you finished with your thought? Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm done
Ozzy, do you remember what you were trying to say before? In the context.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're all participants of Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And I wanted to ask, just to get a little grumpy. Let's get some hate in here. Right?
No. Let's get some negativity.
Let's get some negativity. What are some of the biggest qualms you have with artists on Twitter? What do you think is something you just very much dislike that you see constantly? Anything. Let's just talk about that.
We're talking about X on Twitter.
Twitter X.
I mean, okay. I think one of my biggest gripes is stagnation, and how some artists will you can see them progressing or doing whatever, and then the moment they hit that one thing that not even the algorithm, but that Twitter people really and they start actually getting clout off of that thing, they stick with that one thing and don't evolve, don't change, just keep on with that. And I understand the idea of okay, obviously you're an artist, you want your work to be seen, want to be acknowledged, recognition and all that. And, when you finally find something that gets you recognition, I can understand the idea of wanting to cling to that. But I also don't understand being an artist, being somebody that creates things and just not wanting more out of, or not wanting to see more out of yourself, just thinking, I've hit my stride, this is where I stay forever. That's odd to me.
Selling out, kinda.
Yeah, because I don't know, like some artists just kind of get samey, and it's just like, you know, even if I like the person's art style to a degree, if their art just becomes stagnated and samey, and like, you know, it just feels formulaic, then at some point I'm just like, yeah, I'm just kind of getting bored, because like I like seeing artists progress. I like seeing artists get better at their craft, or even, you know, like using new techniques, or, you know, just doing something unique, you know, like as Sonny showed with or as Ram showed with my art earlier. You know, you can see that I do like a lot of dynamic angles and a lot of different shading styles and, you know, shit like that. I just like to try like doing, you know, unique stuff that doesn't look like something that anybody else could just reproduce. And I don't know, I feel like if an artist's art starts to look like something I could get out of a pick room, then I'm just like, okay, well.
Coming at pick crew. No, I'm joking.
That's also why I don't fuck with pick crews or like any things like that, because I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's a neat little idea, but also your shit just looks like the same as everybody else's, and that's like whatever to me.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with like this isn't mine, but like I agree. I like seeing people progress, period, regardless of what it is. Like showing growth and showing like how much better you can be as a person is always good to see.
Honestly, I think that, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, I don't really care if they don't progress as long as they actually try, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because, of course, people are like, some
effort.
people are just slower. Yeah, like, people, they're putting effort into something. But you were saying at the beginning of, like, oh, hey, I don't like when people just fucking go in and they get popular off of this one thing and they just keep repeating that same thing over and over and over again. And then that's it. And usually it's like, I don't mind if it's like connected, like, oh, they only do it for this game or this like series that they like. It's like, okay, that's whatever. I don't really mind that. Some people just like connecting and hyperfixating on a series. I don't mind that at all. I guess it's more so when you can tell they're only doing a certain pose or like certain specific types of drawings or certain specific types of shit like that.
That's what I mean. Because I mean, yeah, if you stick to a certain subject material, then like that's fine. You know, obviously people have their own fandoms that they're in, and like, you know, I used to draw a lot of stuff for the Blue Rat. I mean, I still do draw for the Blue Rat from time to time.
Got me scared, good. You're gonna say the name. I was like,
I almost sucked up again. But no, yeah, and like, you know, it's cool if you do something for like a specific fandom or something that you're interested in, like, and you just continue doing that. Like, that's cool, but like, it's specifically when the style stagnates and you're just not doing anything. Yeah, like Ozu said, just, you know, same pose, same face, same, you know, composition, like whatever. Just, you're not doing anything that's branching out of like that sort of comfort
zone.
You're
not offering like anything new.
Exactly. Yeah.
No. So I agree. I agree with that. But guys, if you want to just say you hate my art, just tell me.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm getting done.
Well, you know, since you said no.
Wait, I hate him.
Just coming out on streams, like,
yeah, just like
kind of hate you, Sonny. You know,
I'm sorry. The last podcast, and it's like, well, guys, Rambles is over, guys.
Yeah. I mean, hey, in true, like we were just talking about before the podcast started, that like we are like the perfect archetypes for a boy band. In true boy band fashion, bro, we break up because we hate each other.
Oh my god. No, we got to come back for one last song, and it's like the third podcast, and then we just don't stop.
It'll be like 60.
Welcome to Ram Rambles episode 3, part 67, guys.
We never end.
Yo, Final Fantasy be like,
guys, but there's only 16 of them.
Shut up.
I will say, yeah, I also like echo those same sentiments about like, you know, my Twitter X in terms of art community, because for me also it's just like, you know, how do I put this? I can feel that people have an ambition for something that they really want to be a part of, right? Like, say for instance, like, oh man, I want to work on my favorite Blue Rat comic. Or I would, I almost slipped out too. Damn.
My God.
Or, you know, I want to work on such and such fighting game, or I want to do this, that, and the other, right? Get in contact with these people, right? Mm-hmm. But the issue that comes in is that
Let me get rid of
you
it.
know, they kind of just stay on Twitter, right? And okay, how do I explain this? When I see some Twitter artists, you know, exclaim about their ambitions, about what they want, they never really try to show that ambition through not just their art, but also like them applying themselves, right?
Hmm.
Why, you know, if you really wanted this opportunity, why aren't you, you know, trying to just reach out? Why are you so scared to say, you know, to even reach out through an email or try that job application or even such and such and such, or even post your art in the threads below where those like art directors say, hey, we're looking for such and such paid opportunity. Here, like post your art below the tweet type of thing, right?
Okay, if they say that in the tweet, then okay. But like, I always feel weird about just being like, "Here's my art," just post it in the comments.
Yeah, no, I'm not that. Yeah, not promoting that. Like, don't be that guy to be like, hey, give me job because you work at this place that I want to work. You know, or you're like you have a position of power. You know, under every tweet. Like that's how you get blocked and no job.
For real.
That's how you get blacklisted.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean like, you know, if the opportunity is right there, why are you not taking the steps to put yourself forward to do it? That's my thing, right? Because I see, you know, some artists. I guess that's yeah, some artists like complain or you know lament rather about the fact that you know they aren't getting an opportunity or things like that. And I'm
Why
just
isn't
like,
my art getting recognized?
Yeah, no, that's
media, so it's like it's not impossible,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just gotta go through a few hoops
You
and
have to
also
apply
like talk
yourself.
to people.
Yeah, it helps to
Yeah,
build connections and talk to people. Too many people. I'm not sure if this is like an American thing. Well, I know it happens a lot in other countries too, but like in America, at least the mindset, it's like if you don't do something right the first time, it's like give up, and that's not how it is. Like it really isn't that way. If you want something that bad, you have to keep trying for it, and you can't
I think it's
expect things
just
to get handed to you.
I think it's just like a new age thing. It's not really like an America thing. It's just kind of like a not trying to like be like well, this generation. I'm literally 20, but like, but like it's like a this generation type of thing where it's just like people will just tend to give up first try and that's
Mhm.
it. And it's like then you start questioning like, well, did you want this stream in the first place? Like, did you
Yeah.
really want to do this, or are you just kind of saying it for the sake of it?
And like
Mhm.
I guess with that like too, it's like you have to really evaluate what like some of the things you want to do. Obviously you can just do stuff on a whim, but I know from like some recent stuff having some people really want to do something, but when you ask them like why you want to do it, they don't have like a good reason why they want to do it. Or at least it doesn't like hold up to be like, you know,
it doesn't
this isn't
feel sincere.
yeah, it doesn't feel sincere. It doesn't feel like a long term goal. It feels very like a shallow reason of like why you want to be like do this thing, which is like again, which isn't always bad, but it's like don't don't waste your time and other people's time if that makes sense. And like I'm trying to say that in like the nicest way possible. If you want something really bad, still go for it, but like think about what you want to do. So you're not working up to the point where you realize, hey, this is not something I actually want to do. Because, like, reality's tough. The reality of some things is really tough.
Oh, snap back to reality.
Sorry, you were saying. My brain kind of just, like, was
Oh,
minorly
no, you're
losing track.
No, I mean, that's the no, because it's best. I can't speak. Sorry. Hold on. Let me hydrate.
You're
Hold
good,
on.
bro.
Take two.
Hold on.
I should have that as a redeem, actually.
Line. All right. No, I mean that is a thing where it's like people expect things to happen for them, and people don't really push, and also, yeah, people take failure really hard.
Mhm.
But my thing is like, okay, if you really want that thing, right? You know, kind of stop saying that it's like I want to be this, and just say, it will happen.
Law of
You know,
attraction.
you gotta manifest that shit, bro.
Yeah, law of
Cause
attraction.
yeah, like, cause I mean, no, cause it actually really does help when you are legitimately, passionate about the thing and you want to try,
Mhm.
and get that opportunity, because you'll learn. You're an adaptive creature, and so when I see some, especially a lot of younger artists in that regard too, but also like in our similar age range group, when they get down in the dumps about their artwork and their opportunities that they're not getting, I think it's more or less just because they're not in a circle that kind of has that like constant positive feedback,
Mhm.
or that kind of drive, to kind of tell them, yes, you can,
Mhm.
you know
I
because I noticed that a lot, where it's like some communities are like, they just feel very,
hydrate.
how do you what's the word, they feel very
Pussy whipped.
stagnant,
Okay.
complacent.
Ah, there you go.
Complacent's a good word, yeah.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
said pussy whipped.
Well, yeah, I'm like, that's weird, bro. You're
you
weird.
you
You're
got
weird.
you got yesterday's question stuck in your mind.
Shut up.
What was the? Oh,
No, we can't bring that up on
We
stream.
literally cannot bring that up.
oh, okay. Yo, you have to explain me after stream.
I'll just put it in chat. You
Okay.
respond how you want.
Okay. But yeah, the because I see it as like the complacency with some artists, and how like they're just in a constant circle of people that are also complacent with their stuff and feel very depressed and like that, and this, that, and the other.
Oh
That
yeah.
they don't have an ambition to really go do more and try for more things. Because I mean, fuck, that's a thing I noticed, even just not even just for applying for jobs, but just learning a new fucking skill or program,
Mhm.
like 3D, Blender. Do the fucking donut. Okay, actually, don't do the donut because the donut kind of sucks. But do some 3D. That shit's fun.
Yeah. No, from a person kind of speaking from experience, I guess less in an art environment and just like an environment in general. Because, what is it? I had a friend group that I was around that was very not supportive of the things I wanted to do. They would either think it's just cringe or like just don't think I would be able to make it. Obviously, that shows how much they actually like value me as like a person to like do stuff. But what is it? It was very like not motivational. It was very like keep you down because we're a bunch of losers, don't have anything else going on for us, so we're keep you down, to make us feel better about it, kind of vibe. And it's like you don't want to be around people that don't make you uh feel like the best you. I'm gonna say that right now. Like uh
Weirdly
Chase,
go against that though. I'm not gonna lie.
huh?
I like weirdly kind of go against that view because as much as I do appreciate like groups of people who'll give you like positive feedback, then there's like too much of it to the point where like you're just kind of getting gaslit into thinking you're good, and I kind of hate that shit.
Well, those are
That
like
is-
still kind of falls in the realm of like fake people. Like,
Well,
I
it's
was
not, it's
actually,
not necessarily fake if they're just spouting the same shit and they
yeah.
don't really know what the other's saying.
So
I think
I was actually gonna talk about that. Milla, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna add on. I was gonna have a rebuttal in that, but say your thing first.
So I was actually gonna get into that. It's like it's good to be in a positive environment, but it's also good to be like real with people. You could still believe somebody can do something, but you have to be realistic with them about it. It's like,
Yeah, that's
wow,
fair.
yeah, it's like, wow, you're really good at this. I think you could do this, but like, keep in mind XYZ. Hey, I really like your stuff. Your stuff is really good, but here's some things I've noticed that might interfere or get in the way. Like, let them
Oh yeah,
know.
that
Like,
stuff is pretty good. Yeah.
let them be real. Don't like. I've so. I'm trying to think. Like, there's a situation that happened, but I don't want to talk about. I'll just form it in a different way, analogy maybe or whatever. Like, somebody wants to do something really bad, but everyone around them was just being like, yeah, you could do it. Like, everything you do is so great. Like, nothing you do is ever wrong. Yeah, right? So they like, let's say like 5 different people do that, right? So yeah, you're gonna get like gassed up and believe that you can do stuff, but you don't have like any, what is it? Like, there's no reality to it. You're just being gassed up without like thinking about it. I guess. So when my friend asked me about the same thing, I sat down with them and I was just like, "Are you sure that's something you want to put yourself through? I understand it's something you want to do, but think about like literally everything else around it. I believe you can go through it. I believe you can go do that, but like take the time to think about it and do think about it before you make that big change in your life." They're like, "Ram, out of all the people I've talked to, you were the first one to actually ask questions or like, try and do like what, rationalize the thing. Like, I really appreciate that. I really need that." So like, there's just a lot of people that like gas you up, but they don't like. How do I word it? I can't actually think of like proper words at the moment, but it's like,
Well, that is kind of just what it is. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
gassing you up.
yeah, gassing you up without like actually thinking about it. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with gassing people up, but like, be careful about it. Don't just throw it out there
Yeah.
all the time.
Definitely one of those that's like, that comes into play where it's like, asking the right questions to right people. But also having the skills to make other people ask questions for themselves too.
Yeah.
Like, because some people don't really know what they want.
Mm.
And that is a thing, right? And it's like I don't blame people because I've had issues like that too. But I also, it's like, if you this is your life, dude. You gotta kind of start asking your own questions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dog eat dog world out there.
I always thought it was dog eat dog world.
No, same.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was dog eat dog. I was like, what?
Because a lot of people say it fast, so it's like,
Yeah.
dog eat dog world. So I was like, oh, dog eat dog world.
Yeah,
Like,
this is where the podcast is interesting. So why do you guys think that, and why are you wrong, and you need to be stopped?
No, I mean, we know now is we know now it's dog eat dog. But like, for the longest time, I think in like cartoons they like said it like that too. So that probably like set that like saying into my head. But like, yeah, it's dog eat dog. But like, when people say it, it just sounds like dog eat dog world.
Like, for the longest time as a youngin, I always mixed up. I never knew the term what's it called, Alzheimer's, right? And I always thought they were saying old timers, and because it was like a thing that affected old people, so I was like, oh, they have old timers, right? Not Alzheimer's.
Mm.
And it just fucked me up. I was like, huh. And then when I heard the word, actually, I was like, that's what you call it? That's not what it's called. It's not old timers. It doesn't just affect old people in their old times. Damn.
Me literally.
I mean, I can
before
understand
stream-
your line of thinking. That though.
Me literally before stream, not knowing what coded is compared to coated. I've been saying like whatever coded, not coded, for the longest time.
With the coat.
Yeah,
we gotta get our coats.
You need help.
I'm sorry, I only hear everything from word of mouth.
Okay.
But yeah, going back to our Twitter X.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ozu, did you necessarily say yours? Because we were kind of just
no.
going off of dreads. For a bit.
Oh, I mean, I was saying I already kind of like echo their stuff, and stuff like that, and talk about like people showing that they have ambition but not really applying it. That whole thing.
Mhm.
I could get into a whole thing about like NSFW, but I can't really be out here saying that while I do follow some accounts. So like,
Be a hypocrite.
it is what it
Everyone
is.
is.
Yep. No, dude. I don't think that should even like be applicable to like be like called out for hypocrisy. If you follow NSFW accounts that like do art and have like terrible things behind them, or like there's some shit that they like do that you don't like as much, I think that's not really necessarily like you being a hypocrite. That's just you pointing out shit that's like, well, I mean, I like their art, but then this, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's like a weird take, but like,
No,
I don't think it is.
I get that.
You
Because
can like
it's like
things and
separating the
still
art
have
from the artist.
Yeah, you can like things but not like other aspects of it.
Because for me, right, I how do I put this? I don't necessarily. Yeah, I to be 100% frank, I do not care much for like the artists behind NSFW art, like at all. I really don't.
I'm here for the porn. Spank one out and out.
No, even then, sometimes, Sonny, I don't even care about that. Like, it's like one of those. It's like, oh, that's a nice piece of candy, right? Like, it's like eye candy,
Piece of candy,
right? Where you just see it, and that's like, oh, that's a nice pair of boo boos, and then and then I just scroll by, and then I am actually really interested in this cool, sick ass like fight scene picture that's like that actually gets me inspired to draw instead of like the boobs, because that's the thing. It's gotten to a point where like it's just a regular thing where like I wouldn't recommend scrolling on my Twitter feed if you like in public. Not that it's like anything crazy, but it's like you'll get an occasional boob.
let's go.
Let's go. But even then, it just like I'm just kind of like whatever about it, really. And also because it's such an easy thing to, yeah, I'll say it's an easy thing to garner like interest and engagement.
You got a bunch of horny coomers who don't have any other things to do, and that's not necessarily like just like bank on coomers, but it's like usually when you feel that way about things, you're not really doing anything else.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I'm like, I it's like nothing against it. Get your bag, but I don't care about you because you don't make the art that like gets me hyped up, right? To make other people come back to the picture, and not that kind of comeback. You know what I mean?
Fucking ninja. He came on my back. Oh, boom.
When he came from behind,
Boom.
When he shot on my back.
Oh shit. But yeah, NSFW Boysby. Long story short, TLDR. Yeah.
For me, you guys talked about some of the things I have a problem with. There's a lot of things I can say, but because I'm usually quiet about it. But I hate, and I guess I'll sound like a hypocrite for it a little bit, but like I kind of hate trends on like Twitter. Not necessarily like memes. What did I say? Like memes or memes, like the pit crew things. But it's just like it feels like a lot of the times people just obviously do it for clout. It is mostly for clout. But like people do things they wouldn't normally do to just get clout. I think I've probably talked about this before. And like obviously people who want to do this, go more power to you, but that's why these are icks, just like things that bother me or whatever. One trend I kind of hate seeing, at least on like VTuber Twitter, is like was it VTuber versus IRL, where there's a lot of people just like showing their faces because of the trend. And I know like other people have like talked about it like before in the sense of like, oh, this is a way for people to like encourage themselves to share like their faces and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but like do it because you want to do it, not because everyone else is doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's like don't put yourself in danger or like show an element that's not even like part of your brand. But like, you know, again, you could do whatever you want. Like I did, yeah.
Fucking hate you, Mello. Out of context, don't even worry about it, fellas. Anyways. I swear to God, bro.
God.
So
man.
No, but it's just like that's just an example. But I hate trends of like people doing things that they like wouldn't normally do, or I guess like the trend blows up so like big it becomes the only thing on my feed, and it's just like, could I look at something else? Could something else be on my feed right now?
I don't really mind Twitter trends unless they're just like very unnecessarily stupid, I guess.
A lot of them are.
Yeah, I know. So that's kind of the deal breaker there. Otherwise, it's whatever.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is like something I just don't like doing. But how do you guys feel about those was it like what, you know, when people like it's like is it called like a tag train or train or something or tag?
People like quote retweet with like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the first 4 pictures on your phone, tag your like 3 different friends to have them do it.
Whoever makes them, they have to be schizophrenic, right? Like, I'm just being real.
Like, I'll say this. I it's cool that you could you get to share off your artwork and things like that more, and more people get to see it, and blah blah blah, and people who really do follow that train and like going down like the rabbit hole of quote retweets and stuff like that, because I do find some cool artists through that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. However, I hate participating in that shit. It's like I feel so bad for not joining in when a friend of mine like tags me, but at the same time, I'm like, I just posted 4 pictures to the thing we were just talking about with like post your work underneath.
Oh, you don't like that back-to-back shit. Like, you don't like it when it's like, oh, here's one example, and here's one tweet that I just like participated in, and then like a day later, it's like, oh hey, you tag Mel Lamar. It's like, what the fuck?
Here's the thing: I don't like doing that tag train in general, right? Like, but yeah, especially when it's back to back, because I mean, I think you guys probably noticed that I'm not as frequent on Twitter as.
No, you keep.
You're on your grind.
Yeah,
you're.
Because I really don't care about Twitter like that, especially the whole shit that's happening with the Muskie man, right?
Muskie man.
Oh yeah.
And and it's just like, ugh. I just at this point, like, if there's something cool and I draw it and I post it, then that's what you'll see of me for a little bit, and then I'm gone. And 9 times out of 10, I'll just be posting it in a Discord because that's where I like the posts, and it's guaranteed to be seen by my friends rather than Twitter.
Yeah, true.
And most of the people who follow me on Twitter are my homies on Discord, so it's like
works out
it's just
either way.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't like those tag trends.
I don't.
They just bother me.
I don't mind them too much until they get really spammy, because like my brain doesn't go how do I word that? I don't get the dopamine I want when I see my notification things go off when I see I've been tagged for a trade. And then like and it's even more annoying when people comment on them, and then I get all those people's comments and likes. It's like, you're not even liking my stuff. Like, how that's like.
Well, luckily, Twitter integrated a thing where you can just leave a conversation, so you stop getting notifications for anything like that. But yeah, it wasn't always like that. Yeah, and that shit was like mad
looks for in social
Mhm.
media. But what is it? I just hate getting a lot of them sometimes. It's like I just did one, like I don't want to do it again. That takes time out of whatever I'm doing. But I wish I wasn't on Twitter about that. I wish my ADHD was fucking better about like not getting bored and like browsing the internet a lot of the
Mhm.
time, because I with all the stuff I want to be balancing, I really need to not get distracted as much as I do.
I feel bad for whenever anyone talks about like, oh man, it's just that dopamine rush of getting likes or whatever. Whenever I get them, as cocky as it sounds, I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm good, and I just leave it alone. Like, it's like,
You
yeah,
know
no,
what?
it's deserved, nigga. Get off
You
me.
know what?
I
No,
know this is good.
I'll actually, I'll join in on that. And I like,
Yeah.
I don't usually like bragging because I sound like an asshole, but like, I feel that to a degree because it's like, at a certain point, when I get like the 20th like or retweet, I kind of just like, was it end the conversation or mute the conversation or whatever it's called?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if it's a banger, right? I already know it's gonna be pretty good, especially if it's like fandom related, because it's always fandom related. I draw fan art, but I just kind of mute it because I kind of don't want well, I'm not gonna say I don't want that dopamine rush because it feels good, but also just because I don't want that constant notification like something new's gonna happen, like people the same dude's gonna like it, the same people gonna like retweet it. The only thing that's really gonna be kind of interesting out of it is, oh, who follows me now, right?
Yeah.
Probably an artist that I liked for so many years, or just somebody new that
Mhm.
I just like their work now recently, and that's kind of it now for me.
Mhm.
And hopefully the occasional commission, sketch commission, cough cough, open.
God.
I had to sneak that one in there, you know me. So
Yo, commission my girlfriend, nigga.
but um. But yeah, no, I 100% feel you on that. Like, if you already know that it's probably gonna be a dub, you don't have to check.
Almost every time, like literally almost every time, I'm like, damn, this shit fucks. I
uh,
gotta post this shit.
I wish
There we go.
I wish I had more confidence in like my work. I know my work is good, but like I guess like since to me myself, I'm still trying to discover what I want to do with like my art and my art style. Um I'm just like, I wonder if people even like this, cuz like I guess like consistency for me is a pretty big thing. I like to come off consistent, but I know I'm not consistent. I guess it's like in that fight of like control of like what I want to be doing
Mhm.
with myself. So it's like it's good to get like some sort of like reassurance uh that my art is good from other people, but like for the most part, yeah, I know my art's pretty good. I know my art is at least like good enough to be like commercialized, right? Like
Yeah.
for that aspect, but sometimes I do worry, it's like, I wonder if I'm lacking in like certain aspects or whatever. But then I see like other things that like I'm always like afraid to say stuff like that. Let's just say not as good as my stuff that get commercialized, and that definitely makes me better. And not that the knock on the person who got the job, because like their stuff still looks good, but it's still low effort.
Here's some advice. If you get that little fluttery feeling in your heart when you make something, you look at it, it's good. Don't talk about it anymore. Post it. Stop breathing.
Stop
Breathing.
stop
What?
breathing.
Yeah.
Just die.
Die.
Actually, no, I didn't have anything to follow up with. Continue.
I was like, yo, let him cook.
It's like,
he's
was you gonna
the-
say something?
Well, since
Yeah.
I'm the one who
Yo.
brought up the topic,
Yeah, bitch. Now, what about your topic?
so
Mm-hmm.
a gripe I have with Twitter.
Oh,
Okay.
another?
No, honestly, everything you guys touched on is a lot of shit that I've always hated. More so just when it comes to like artists in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hate this weird imbalance not imbalance. I guess this weird notion that like I don't think some people understand that as like an artist on Twitter, you have a couple of routes you can go on, and I know it's like not much talking from a nigga with like only like 200 followers, but listen to me. Literally, you're either an artist that is like genuinely like also is like a personality, right? So people know your characters, you know your mood on things, your vibe. Like everyone knows your shit. Like you're that one nigga who does this one thing. Oh, someone's following me. Wow, that's so cool. Anyway, you're this one nigga who does this one thing, right? Or like you're a nigga who like is like steampunk or like robotic or some shit. Anyway,
yeah, I don't know what that is, bro.
That's you. But still, like everyone knows your vibe, or you know that's one of the things. Yeah, the middle route of like, oh, or actually it's like the complete opposite end where it's like, oh, you just post your art. You don't really talk much. You stick to yourself. You know, you're that nigga, like whatever. Everyone knows your whole thing, but you don't talk much. You don't interact with a crew, or like you don't like go out and like start commenting on their shit or like spreading your shit around like crazy. Then there's the actual middle ground that pisses me the fuck off because I don't know what niggas want. Where it's like it's kind of the equivalent of like, oh, I'm gonna start posting all this shit and like interact, quote unquote, like, and like do some shit with fandoms or whatever, and then complain about how annoying it is. Even though I'm actively like kind of pushing that out in that way.
I'm part of the problem, I'm the problem, but I hate everyone else with that problem.
No, literally that type of shit. It's similar to like when I was talking about on the first podcast of like, oh yeah, like you know the haha kill all miners thing. Funny, but it's also just like, okay, the reason I did it in the first place was a parody of a bunch of fucking people who barely turn 18 on Twitter and do art, and they're like, get out! Get the fuck out! It's like, okay, alright, like, that's always a fucking thing. It's so bizarre to me that happens, and it's like, it's people who are like, I deserve my privacy, and I really just want to have, like, my own community, and you guys are just so fucking annoying, and I hate interacting with these types of people, and then, like, they keep making art or, like, doing shit that kind of correlates with that. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It's fucking stupid.
High hypocrisy.
I don't know. I just kind of hate. Generally, I kind of hate a lot of artists that are like personalities on Twitter, mostly because they kind of follow the same road.
That explains why you hate VTubers.
Just make sure you clip that at the right time.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I just hate artists.
I hate art. Yeah. No, but yeah, no, it is a similar reason why I hate VTubers too, because it's kind of in the same vein of like, oh, I'm part of this thing and I'm doing the worst thing that is a part of it. However, fuck the rest of you, right? It's like, oh, okay, like having your little pseudo community of niggas that worship you, and then like you act as if you're like high and above it all, when in reality you're kind of just like nothing. Like, no offense, it's really weird. I also hate it when like people who just do art alone and are just famous for like, especially NSFW artists who do this shit. They're like, you know, popular for their porn and all that shit, are like, yeah, I'm all that, I'm the shit. It's like, nigga, you are literally nothing. Like, if I did not jack off, or if I just did not care to go on my NSFW Twitter, you would not exist in my brain. Like, I don't know how the fuck you're acting like you're all that. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, no shit, you know, you posted fucking some fucking picture of like, I don't know, Ghostface with huge tits. And it's like, whoa, dude, you got a lot of likes on that. Yeah, now I literally own the entire populace of Arkansas because I say so. I'm the shit. It's like, okay, bro. Calm it down.
The only ones I would have to say that, like, this would probably be a controversial thing. I don't know. I have a respect for, like, spiteful people sometimes. Like, people just doing things out of spite. It's not always good, but it's like they really don't care about what you think. And I only like that small aspect of it. Sometimes it's really problematic. Yeah. But sometimes it's just like, damn, this guy really doesn't care. Like, I wish I can feel that and just do things. Obviously nothing to like the extreme, but I wish I can like not care as much.
Mm-hmm.
Also, funny enough, do you want to talk about the topic your friend posted in the chat, or do you want to move on?
Oh, dude. All right, so look, okay, dude. All right, like this is actually just like Twitter in general, and this is bizarre to me. And I know there are a couple niggas that can immediately think of a couple of groups who understand this shit. I fucking despise like friend groups of artists or people on Twitter that met on Twitter. I don't know why that shit happens. It's fucking weird. I don't like that shit. I'm sorry.
Like the ring of like Twitter artists that just like.
Yes, I don't like it. It's suspicious as fuck.
That looks away.
Niggas, okay, no, bitch. I'm not talking like, oh, you're friends with people you've met on Twitter because you're a VTuber or you associate with other niggas that do that shit. No, bitch. I'm straight up talking like literally people that are like in groups, right? In these Twitter groups where it's all a bunch of very highly known and highly followed artists on Twitter. They're very well known. Everybody knows their deal, and they're just in a friend group. And they met on Twitter. They never interacted outside of that, and they're like, oh, you're like a sister to me. You're like a brother to me. Get a life. What the fuck is that? I don't trust that shit. I never will. I know that's like such a bizarre thing, but almost every fucking time I see people like that around, I just can't fucking trust a crew of people like that. They also annoy the fuck out of me because I have to see their shit on my fucking feed, and then underneath it's like, yeah, you go, brother. Good shit. That's why you're my big bro. Shut up.
I mean, it is very like middle school, like, you know, early high school. That's like just like that goofy, like, oh, we're all a big family, guys. Like, you know,
it feels like
it's kind of cringe.
It feels like a status thing, because I was thinking about something like that a little bit like a while ago to myself, just like how, you know, like how famous people have like their famous circle and they just kind of like talk amongst themselves. While everyone just like, oh my god, this person, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just a status thing. You could be rich and do that. You could be a Hollywood, you could do that. You could be a popular VTuber and do that. Like, it is kind of, sometimes it is kind of shady. It's like, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys doing? Obviously, that's none of my business, but it's like, you guys see not always, but it feels fake. Sometimes like it feels
it's
really
inherently
fake.
it's gonna feel fake, right? Because it's like you guys met on Twitter. Like I know this sounds bizarre because I met you guys through fucking Discord or whatever, but it's like, oh yeah, mutual friends. I spoke with people. I like got to know them and interact with them on a platform that was more so for actually speaking to each other rather than just like, oh, we interacted on Twitter for a bit. This is why like most of the time I cannot imagine like a Twitter mutual of mine and like me to just become straight up friends. That doesn't just happen. That feels weird as fuck without like just on Twitter alone, right? That's just bizarre. Like every once in a while it'll happen, but like I said, usually it'll include, oh, I go on Discord and we start talking. Mm-hmm. There's some external source. But like literally with this shit, it's like I'm not even suspicious of the fact that they're friends. It's more so like, oh wow, a bunch of like the literal fucking like organization 13 niggas of like Twitter literally sitting in their chairs, all of them with like high follower counts.
I've never heard that described that way, and god damn, that is perfect.
Because it's what it is, dude. It's always these highly followed niggas that should have nothing to do with each other. But so it's like, oh, one of them is a famous voice actor. Oh, okay, that's random. The other one is just like an artist that like sticks to herself all the time. All right, sure. Maybe they're dating. Oh, okay, that's
okay. That's on the nose. We know exactly.
Nigga, so, well, they're not dating anymore, so it's all like it matters. Anyway,
I wasn't even keeping
Still, either fucking way. It's so bizarre because every time that shit fucking happens, I'm like, bro. And there's always controversy behind it. There's always other shit going on that, like, it pops up later. And it's like, this is fucking, dude. And it all could have been avoided if nobody was, like, literally just so terminally online. And that's kind of the biggest issue to me when it comes to groups of people like this, where it's not even, like, whenever I see interactions like that on Twitter, it's not even just like, oh, whatever, like, I can just, like, I can't ignore it. It's perfectly fine, except I don't fucking want to, because it pops up on my feed 24/7, even when I'm not fucking following any of them. And it's like, oh, but they know you, and they know other people, they know mutual friends of yours, and here they are, and oh, look at them, they're in a fucking high circle, and, like, I don't fucking care. Get it off! Like, I just don't believe you're real friends. I can't genuinely sit down and be like, oh yeah, you guys know each other on a personal level because you guys aren't traded. Good on you. Like, fuck off.
So
it feels like a friendship that's like for appearances.
Literally, that's the only thing I'm suspicious of.
This isn't I guess it's similar in that regard, but okay. So the thing is that when you talk about like, how you say like big artists and big artists are friends and they, keep up that same click with other big artists to keep up that click. You know, I it's interesting. Because how do I put this? It's kind of hard for me to, take some of their like, messages of like, they say things like, oh my god, let me not look at the chat, yo.
Oh my god.
I just saw you. But no, I have a hard time taking in, when say an artist is all about like, I understand that some artists can't really talk to everybody in their community and things like that. And when a random dude comes up to say hi to you, it's like, okay, I get you.
What are
I
your
get
intentions?
But at the same time though, it feels very, a means to an end in some regards with some artists where they do kind of just say, here's my like I love everyone, I love you guys are fantastic, and then you kind of just don't really do much. It's so hard
It's
to
keeping
say without
face.
getting into specifics, because obviously I'm not trying to name names, and no, I'm not built like that for anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But my whole thing is just it just kind of bothers me in the sense where you have big artists and they are very much trying to say they are all about community, but they don't really show that they're really in their own community, right?
Mhm.
All I see is that they have like maybe a Discord that they frequent once or twice, or talk in every now and again once or twice. Um, ask like promote a commission every 6 months. Um, and also just the fact that like usually 9 times out of 10 they kind of they try to avoid their community rather than interact with it, even though that's the thing that they kind of hype up and try to gas up the most.
Oh my god, I
And
love
I
my
don't know, that shit's kind of
community.
annoying.
It's so
Like
great.
that, like I like I said, I understand, but it's also kind of annoying.
Because it's
Because
like you literally pushed it out. Like that's what you literally like you wrote what you wrought, right?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
type of deal.
yeah, exactly. Like, why are you going to these lengths to, be all lovey-dovey and invite more people in when you just don't even want to interact with them?
Yeah.
That's my biggest annoyance.
Most people just want the status and not have to deal with everything else.
It's
Right.
pretty easy to do that. It's just called being mutuals. Like if you keep going a step farther, because I think it's literally like you said, it's like middle school shit where you're like, oh, well, I only want to hang out with her because she has a cool toy, but I can only have the toy if we're friends. It's like that's what it is. Like, it's
Why is that
blatantly what
so
it is.
real?
Because it's what it is, dude. Because every
so
fucking time. Do you think any of these niggas, like, I swear to fucking God, if I ended up in a situation where any of these fuckers were DM me after, like, I pop up, which I eventually fucking will, because I'm that nigga. But apart from that, like, when that does happen, and one of these niggas come in, bro,
Okay, damn.
I'm just being free. But, but like, seriously, when a nigga walks into my DMs like that, and they're just like, oh yeah, dude, fucking like, oh, so you've been hanging out? That's really cool. And they open up with like a, oh yeah, you really got her on that one. Don't talk to me. Get out of my DMs.
No.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't give a fuck how high your numbers are. I will literally drop a nigga with 1 mil before I fucking even talk to you.
No,
God.
I do kind of agree with that. I'm very big on if you don't fuck, like, okay, I understand as like you get bigger and some stuff, you kind of have to prioritize different people. I understand that, but like if you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me at all. Like,
please.
Like it feels so fake. If you weren't interested in me until I started like doing whatever seems interesting to you, don't mess with me. It's like it's disrespectful. Like I understand if like maybe we just didn't talk all too much before, and it's like, oh, I'm now just starting to reach out. But if you're like being fake and trying to kiss my ass, like, I always thought your stuff was good. Like I knew you could do it when like
yeah.
You didn't.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Who are you? Like, I hate
it
that
kind of
stuff.
sounds like you're pulling like a rice gum of like irrelevant, but it's like that's obviously not it.
Damn.
That's a callback and a half, but still, like literally, it's obviously not what it is. It's literally just like these are examples of people that would be are in the scenario are bigger than you and want to associate with you because you're like the new fad or like you're kind of growing and something's happening. And it's like for a fact they've known you've been around, they've seen you around, and they've spoken to you offhandedly, or you've been there, and they never treated you like shit, or they never talked to you like anything. They were just like, oh, whatever, it's just some guy. Then all of a sudden, when you're like on the successful fucking hype train, some niggas just walking your DMs like, hey, you want to hang out or whatever? It's like, no, I don't think so. I'm good. Like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm sorry, but like, we've been around and we could have spoken before if you like saw that I haven't switched up and nothing has changed, but you didn't. So it's like, fuck that shit.
I'd rather mend my relationship with my father than talk.
That's real shit. That's at least more.
Holy shit.
That is literally 10 times more interesting than a Twitter DM that says, that was a really funny joke you did. You want to collab?
Dude, okay. You know what? Because I'll say this, right? Because I've had okay. I'll out myself because I think I do fall into that kind of scenario myself where I am the person who comes up to people and ask, right? Or just try to be friendly because it's like, just like, oh, just chilling. Yeah. But I also kind of, but you know what it is? I think I also, how do I put this? I think reaching out is not necessarily a bad thing because, it's better that you reach out rather than, not trying at all. But if you don't take the hint and they're just like not interested, okay, then you kind of fucked up, right? Because I'm like this. I reach out to some artists and asking, hey, would you like to, blah 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 blah, such and such and such, right? I try to make it very clear that I'm not trying to waste their time, be very understanding of the boundaries and stuff like that. And if they don't answer you,
posture check.
Yeah, like posture check. Yeah, sit up. If they don't answer you, then it is what it is, right? You can't do anything about it because you're left on red. But don't make it your whole thing about like being sad in the dumps and be like, oh, why won't they, be friends with me, like kind of thing. Because that's my
talk to me. I did everything I could.
That's the annoying thing because some people just don't understand. Like, bro, if they don't want to talk to you, they're not gonna talk to you.
No. You say it as if like you the way you open it up is like, oh, like I know I'm kind of guilty for that. You're actively pointing out that like, oh, I could separate the idea that I'm just walking up with these boundaries in mind. I'm an artist, you're an artist. Hey, you want to do something? That's completely different than just I've been aware of your existence and ignoring you, and it's obvious, and then just fucking with you. Like,
no, but what I'm saying is like because I've had the issue of just walking up and saying, oh yeah, you want to collab or I
prefer that. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, at least you're true with your intentions and not just like, I'm trying to forge some friendship as a means to collab with you.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me what you want.
Yeah, you have to be forward with your intentions when it comes to stuff like that. Because it's like, people don't, like, regardless of the type of person you are, people don't want to talk to people who, like, aren't worth their time or don't have anything interesting. That's just how we are, because, like, we value our time for the most part, and we try and, like, prioritize other things. So if you just come in saying, like, hi, like, they're not going to want to talk to you.
That shit's weird. Like, I don't even do that with my friends, bro. I'm just like, I like, no. I don't be like,
So something I've definitely learned, especially like kind of talk to people like you're writing an email, especially if it's like the first time, like not something long, but the format is what is it? What, why, what, and what now? So it'd be like, the subject. What is the subject? Hey, I really want to talk to you about possibly doing a collab. Why what? I really think this would help blah 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 and XYZ. What is it? What now? If you're interested in going with this whatever, please hit me up and let me know. Right? kind of example of like how to go about some things, because like it's letting your intentions are there, why your intentions are there, and like giving the person an open-ended thing to like go off of. But also kind of going back to like taking hints. I think the best hint you could do for somebody is just not reply at all. If you're not interested, just don't reply at all. Because like if you reply and you give anybody a bit of hope, like you either say no or you don't reply at all. Because like if you reply giving some people thinking they'll have a chance, they'll keep trying. People are persistent.
Yeah, straight no's
that
are
is
good.
true.
Yeah. So the not dancing around it doesn't help anything. There's so many people I know that dance around like just saying no. I understand no is hard to say and you feel bad because you might hurt their feelings. You're being worse by not hurting their feelings. Sometimes people just need their feelings hurt. Like
Damn.
like
Yeah,
I'm a strong believer of that. Like I've always been the kind of person that just be like, I'd rather you hurt my feelings than me thinking that I'm something or like whatever. Like don't let my don't let misunderstanding like roam around because it just fucks with people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel that because it's like, bro, I just don't wanna. It's like I don't got the time. I don't know you. I don't care. You know, and yeah, no, for real.
Mhm.
And yeah, like, not everyone's gonna be seen as like the good person. You know, sometimes you're just gonna be
Mhm.
seen as the bad guy. But it doesn't matter. Your time is precious. Like, just
Mhm.
say fucking no. And 9 times out of 10, yeah, some people just need to handle that rejection because it's also really good for them in the long term because some people don't know how to pivot or do something else.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, definitely like leaving them on red or something like that is definitely it's a very strong tool.
It's all affected us in some way.
The best Twitter tech doing
Oh,
nothing.
Being left on red. Why
Another
didn't she call me back?
Another useful tool to actually learn. I know this is kind of like devolving from like whatever we were talking about, but it's just like don't take things personally. Like sometimes it's really hard not to, but it's like try your best not to take things personally. Um and I guess it kind of goes on like to along the side of like sending messages to people. Sometimes people if people don't say straight no, it's like it's good to like try and talk to them later. You never know what they're like what's going on in their lives, right? They could be going through stuff, they could be focusing on stuff, but like don't take things personally. Think about why you feel that way about things. Think about how like other people would think. I guess that just like falls into like being somewhat empathetic. It's just like what
No,
other
I'm taking it seriously and personally. I'm mad. Why don't they talk to me? I did everything. I said hello.
Silence, dude.
and
Yeah,
I feel red. Angry.
How dare they not respond to my message? I said hello? That was me being nice to them. People love when you're nice to them.
And if they don't, they're obviously a bad person that shouldn't be interacted with.
They're bad, and they should feel bad.
I'm gonna put them on blast on the internet. Hey, everybody, this person, you might know this person as this person, but they're not this. They're all
Oh,
of this.
please. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on, like, shitty Twitter cancellations. Fuck off. And not even talking, like, genuinely, like, something genuinely, like, fucking messed up what would actually happen, such as word and other word that would get you banned. Literally just the fucking, like, this guy is actually a lot more of a mean piece of shit in his DMs than you think. It's like, bitch, motherfucker's probably like actually having like a horrible day. You're just texting him, he's just like, fuck off. And all of a sudden he has his entire fucking username trending and like having made up documents of him being racist. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Like,
Misinformation is silly. Sometimes it can be funny, sometimes it's it's not.
It just a lot of people just get really like do really get stuck in their feelings about kind of nothing. And especially in the Twitter art space. And it's like, yo, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't care about what's it called? A closed species? I don't care about your sparkle dog. I don't care about your OC's color, bro. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. It's a nothing burger.
Nothing burger. Oh boy, nothing burger.
They'll start a whole like, artist beware, page and blog about this one artist who just would not give them a commission. And I'm like, dude, it's sorry, but nobody wants to draw your Rainbow Dash.
She didn't want to draw my pebble white spinal fluid toxin dog, and I don't know.
It's just so like, is it really that big of a deal? And like I said, going back to like the person not following, not following you, or and messaging you back or anything. It's like, is it really that big of a deal? Are there not other artists in the sea? Like, it just shut up.
Like, there's a lot of other options and stuff.
Yeah.
So we are. So this stream is going to be a little bit shorter. So we're coming up to our last like 10 minutes of it.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2 hours. Damn, we run by fast.
Yeah, it really did. Kind of wish it could run longer, but some of us have. A lot of us have things. Yeah, we got lives and stuff. Yeah. So we could do like a Q&A stuff. Do you guys have any questions for the table? Of like,
I'm gonna die if you don't. So please hurry.
I saw a question earlier.
What was the question? While other people live.
It was by Bunny Thundy.
Kind of. Why are you asking this question again? No, we're not talking. So when our friend Bundy Tundi talks about chips, he's talking about French fries. Like, he calls them chips because he's Australian, but like we keep telling him no, we're not talking about it because it's like, oh, it's all about context. Yeah, it's all about context, but it's confusing. It's confusing. We call like everything that's not French fries or hot chips. I hate you. I hate you.
I hate you. Oh, what did you guys eat today? Oh.
I ate some eggs.
We got groceries today, so it was actually, pretty nice. I had a breakfast quesadilla just before the stream, so yeah, it was really good.
Fuck you, James. I see your fucking question, you piece of shit. Fuck off.
So what is it? What I had like, generally when I cook for myself, I'm not like an extravagant cooker. I just like rice and protein. So I'll get like beef, chicken, or whatever, mix it with like some salt, some garlic cloves, the Korean chili peppers, regular peppers, mix that shit together and just eat it.
How are you real?
How am I real? Dude, it's all about the gains. Rice and protein, bro. Chicken and rice. So
I just ate them. What was it?
No, you go.
Oh no, I just ate some leftover Chick-fil-A that I got yesterday at work.
Yes.
Yeah, principal got it from some food, so pretty cool.
Let's go.
What's P2?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
It's an ultra kill level. It hurt.
Okay.
I P ranked everything today, and it hurt me like a bitch.
Oh, okay. Understandable. Cats or dogs? Yes, this is very important. Why is it very important?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like to quote Death. I'm not a cat person.
Me neither.
I'm a doggo person.
I
love doggos.
I'm tied up on them.
I like both. Is both an option, or do I have to pick one? Will I be shot on the spot if I pick both?
It's cats or dogs, not cats and dogs.
Could I get a cat dog?
No.
How would they work?
Cat dog, just like cat dog
like
for the show. Yeah.
Listen, if cat dog was real, it'd be a fucking abomination. That shit looks scary.
how would they work? Though?
How would they
Like,
work? Maybe they could have a cloaca or something, like in the
Hopefully
middle.
not a 9 to 5.
I hate you.
You know, I was expecting that to come out of Sonny's mouth, but
I'm sorry.
Ozu, keep that tape on.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, Ozzy, don't steal my role. We all have set roles in this group. You're the crazy guy. I'm the face of the charm. Mel is the cool guy. And what were you again,
No.
Dread?
No, I
I
thought
don't
Dredd
know.
was the cool guy. I thought I was the nerd.
Oh yeah, you're the nerd, and Dread's the cool guy. We all have roles, and you can't take other people's roles.
Eat a dick.
No,
I will say that I like big dogs. I like big tall dogs like huskies because I
Saint
can
Bernards.
I can just like rub their bellies and be all stupid with them, and they're not gonna like easily get hurt or something. Like I can like wrestle with a fucking husky and we're chill.
No, dude, I love tiny dogs. Well, I'm biased because I have one, but like he's just the most adorable little thing. You could just pick him up. He can sleep in your bed and it won't be that bad of a mess with his hair compared to like a big dog. And if he pees, all you gotta do is get like like the bounty paper towels, quicker picker upper like bounty. And fucking just put it on the floor. All right, done. Easy.
It's a hard
Guys,
choice.
I have a question. What's that image in chat?
What
I don't know what is that image in chat, bro.
I don't know what that is.
What is
He who
that?
must not be named.
I don't know.
Oh
Can
my
I share
God.
this?
Yo,
Can I share
What
this?
is that?
Did you draw this so fast?
What is that image in the background?
Why is this so
I don't know,
fast?
bro. That wasn't
is
that
that?
fast.
No, I
That
think.
was
I mean,
fast.
it's fast like relevant. I can share. Can I share this?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't say his name.
So,
dude, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that shadowy thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm terrified. So,
It's fucking-
as much as like I've had a dog, I really would prefer a pet that isn't like super reliant on me being around. So I really want to say cat, but dogs just feel like they have like way more variation to them. They just do. There's more dog types that I like than I could say cat types.
It's just
Also,
funny because like
oh, that's
with like
huge.
oh my God,
It's
oh yeah, it's
huge.
my normal canvas size, but
1,000, 5 million.
no. But yeah, no, it's funny with like dog owners, they know the specific breed or what mix, and then with cat owners, just like I got a cat. I don't know.
I got a black one.
Yeah, a black one, an orange one, whatever. Why is it so?
Can you,
I don't know.
Judge.
Can you get it out of here?
Over Luby.
No, you gotta put it behind us, but you gotta
Yeah,
put
put it on the
you gotta
screen.
Put the devil himself like behind us, like our little talk portraits.
Yeah. Keep talking.
It's like it's a sketch. Yeah,
It's a
How does
sketch.
this work? Yeah.
my
Luby's
God.
oh my
over us.
God. He blends in
The
with the
heart.
table.
He does. It's he who will not be named.
This isn't right, dude.
I actually really like this drawing. It's super
It's
cool.
great, dude.
Thank you.
If I can freaking select it. Navigating through OBS is hard.
It's so scary. Look at it.
It's
Oh my
long.
God.
I've never actually been creeped out by like Sonic.
Oh, no!
Oh no, you said it! You idiot!
I was like, no!
Curse you, you blue fuck!
This actually, can I use this as the next Ram Rambles like thing?
Sure.
Sweet.
You gotta, yo, sorry, I got an idea for like the backgrounds.
Mhm.
But we'll discuss it after.
Yeah, we can.
Because I think it'd be
discuss that
really
after.
funny.
This is
I think
pretty
it'd be
cool.
really fucking funny. Oh shit, dude! Look at this dude.
It's so crunchy. it's small.
Because of the big image. I'll probably like share it after stream and like at you,
Okay.
or if you want to post it so you can actually get credit for it.
Yeah, sure. Do it that way.
Okay. This is
I
really
am
cool.
actually
dude.
so ashamed.
Okay. Actually, no. I'll ask this question after the stream too because I think that'd be really interesting as an idea. But no, that
we can't
there's-
say his name.
I got some gears turning. You know, my glasses are rolling.
Oh no!
Alright.
Ooh, I like that. I found that funny. Any last things to say before we end? Any last questions we
I
can
can't
quickly
forgive
answer?
myself for what I did today.
It's
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
You'll just get the lashings.
What?
Or sorry, the quills.
Wills.
Last thing to say.
Yeah. Any last
I don't
things? Any last questions?
So which order are we going?
Let's go.
Like
We
a
did
final
right till
words.
you can start from you again,
Yes.
Fuck. All right.
unless you wanted a last thing to say. If last thing to say, we can start.
Oh
Till,
no.
right?
Yeah. I wanted
Okay.
are we just like about to
Right.
end the stream, or are we doing like a?
We're ending
Just a-
because it's 2 hours in.
Okay, then yeah, we could do like a, final words, last thing.
Okay, Dread, you start.
Yeah. Or no, actually, let's start with Ozu.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's start from the middle.
Can you not let me grieve?
No.
Suffer.
That's fair. Anyways, so what, we plug in, we chilling? What's up?
Well, yeah. Plug your stuff. I'll do.
Oh yeah. Well, fucking follow my Twitter. I mean, I know one of you freaks in here did somehow. Thank you, by the way. But yeah, follow my Twitter and watch me on YouTube. New post coming soon. All that shit. I'm starting to edit again, so have fun with that because my shit's the best. And if you ask me to do anything that has to do with a GoPro, you'll get the lashings, the actual ones.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Dread.
Yeah. I did follow me. I mean, you already saw my my Twitter at the beginning of the stream, but for those who didn't catch that, I go on Dreddish on Twitter and Instagram and Newgrounds as well. You know, follow me on Newgrounds because nobody does that. So
Yo, Newgrounds.
You have to be more active with the community.
I
That's
hardly
kind of
do her.
honestly, that's how Newgrounds kind of works. You have to, and you actually have to interact with the community to get like shit rolling.
that's kind of lame, but I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, just follow me on my socials. All right, Mello.
Nah, quite.
Yeah.
Follow me at Bello Mars Art. On Twitter's.
Look at this really cool card.
You could follow like basically the same name across all my social medias. Like, I'm everywhere. Like, I'm on Instagram, but I don't post that much. Or if you find my Twitter, then you can also find my website with all my other links and things like that, where you could support me, my resume, my gallery, all that fun stuff. And be on the lookout for some cool concept art coming soon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Concept art? What's that gonna be? Better check out his fucking Twitter if you want to fucking know.
Put the tape back on.
Hype, man. But yeah, that's all from me. Sonny.
For me, so this is actually the last thing, at least on the schedule for the week. I do have tomorrow off, and I know I missed out on one of the streaming days, so I might do something tomorrow. Or I might take some time to actually work on other projects, because I have some other things. I'm starting to start up my YouTube again to actually have like actual highlight clips or like highlight videos with fun things that I think are fun. So if you guys can if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, follow me now for cool content. If you're not following me on Twitter, go to Twitter to keep updated with all my stuff, and then also my YouTube.
He's been cooking.
Yeah, I've been cooking. If I can freaking.
Oh, what the next man cook.
Yeah, check out his videos, bro. He
Do it.
ain't even finished with it yet, bro. It gets a dread seal of approval.
Oh, did he actually watch it?
I mean,
oh,
I
there's that
remember,
like little clip.
I mean, you were streaming it in the server the other day.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah. So,
well, there's my YouTube. I don't have anything else to say about that. Look forward to a new schedule, either Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. So I really appreciate you guys coming in today. Thank you guys for joining in for another Ramble. Sorry, this time was a little bit short. I know you guys want us to talk about more about the things we hate. No, or like the ideas we have for things, but maybe next week. If everyone's schedules aligns up. If not, then I'll figure something else out. But we're gonna find somebody to raid, but I'm gonna go to the load screen while figuring that out. So again,
the Bible says God made us alive with Christ.
Amen.
Amen. We'll end on that. We'll try to find somebody to raid. Goodbye, everybody. Until next time, ja matane.
Bye bye.
Later.